It is a national strategy of attracting youth involvement in climate-resilient campaigns. The Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development commits on the prioritization of youth innovations.
Support innovations of students. Now, we may not have the capacity to incubate all the innovations of the students at a time. That's why we are having partners on board. We do not work alone.
Going to help us. It is the solutions that are going to help the masses to actually attract financing, but then also undertake climate action.
Kyambogo University has launched the Environment Hub Uganda with the purpose of translating climate-related research into practical. The Finance Ministry intends to leverage this initiative to support the training of at least 500 youth-led innovations.
To be hands-on engagements, they're going to be actual trainings, maybe classroom trainings, but then ultimately for us as a Minister of Finance, we want applied research. So it has to be mostly more on the hands-on than on the theory.
To attract other development partners in the environment conservation campaigns, researchers are urged to make their innovations bankable to pull investors.
It's therefore a call to action. Let us mainstream climate finance in all that we do. Let us raise climate finance locally. Universities should provide solutions, national solutions to climate change, solutions to green development.
Other strategies laid to enhance climate resilience include carbon markets, whereby this sector is selected to bolster the adaptation of green and clean energy to minimize emissions.
By either putting in place technologies that can sequester the carbon or make sure that we reduce on the emissions by putting in place technologies that will reduce on emissions when, for example, cooking.
Innovation was going to help us on that area. Then we also had a student who has done a prototype of generating a number of products from plastics. And it is right here, and that means we could save a lot of money on buying those products, importing them, but also create employment and reduce the plastic crisis that we are having as a country.
The symposium attracted stakeholders from the academia, government agencies, private sector, and is centered on the theme, Investing in Our Future, Leveraging Carbon Finance for Sustainable Conservation and Inclusive Development. Abdul Nasir Luwama and Regan Ahumza for UBC.